Hey guys, how's it going? Today we are taking a look at Draciel S. We're going to be upgrading this. So I've been rewatching the Japanese dub of Bakuten Shoot recently, because I don't think I've ever watched it all the way through in Japanese, and there's some things that were censored and cut out and stuff, so going through that. And Max is slowly becoming one of my favorite characters. If you'd asked me as a kid who my favorite characters were, Max probably wouldn't be on the top of the list, but rewatching it, I think he's becoming one of my favorites. Maybe not my favorite, but he's definitely up there. Like, I feel like Max is the kind of guy that if he like needed help moving something, he'd like show up with like a cooler of Gatorade and like a knee brace, like ready to go. Tyson would show up, he'd break something, Kai would ignore you, and Ray would say he's gonna come and then not show up. Max would have your back. We're gonna upgrade this. It's not the most amazing Beyblade. The attack ring cross spike is not known to be particularly good. The Burst remake shortened these heads a little bit, or extended out these, I guess, these middle parts right here between the heads to make it a little more flush, less prone to breakage. This one can break. I mean, you can tell we've got some obvious protrusions coming out here that could snap off, and we've got some thin points here in the attack ring. I've broken a couple of these. I think part of it too is the dye. The color of green that they use for this, for whatever reason, is kind of prone to breakage. Same with the first one, Metal Ball Defensor. So if you're gonna get one of these, I'd maybe try to find a recolor. Maybe those are less prone to breaking, but it is what it is. If it breaks in this video, it breaks. So next part, we've got 8 balance, not particularly good. We're not gonna be using this. We've got a typical right spin gear. Not going to be using that. And then we've got the blade base, which is the metal ball base, and this has 2 metal ball bearings in it, which we're going to keep. And then the tip is like a sort of metal ball tip, so we're just going to be keeping these ball bearings. They're supposed to, like, you know, using like centrifugal force or whatever, these come to the outside while it's spinning. It's supposed to help with like balance or whatever. It's a gimmick that we've seen in pretty much every series, but we are going to be adding 2 additional ball bearings, 1 to reduce the rattle, and 2 to add some weight. So we're gonna have a total of 4 in there. And then to replace the original spin gear, we're gonna be using the heavy metal core from Metal Drigger. And that's gonna add quite a bit of additional weight as well. And then for the weight disc, we've got Wide Defense, which is fairly heavy, very round. And then we're just gonna pop this attack ring on there. And we've got a pretty beefy, fairly heavy combo here. Actually heavier than some of the later gen stuff. All right, so we've got a variety of different things we're gonna throw it up against. We've got some stock combos sort of ranked from earlier to later. So we've got Roller Defensor, we've got Galman, otherwise known as the Australian Winning Championship combo. We've got Flash Leopard, we've got Dronzer F, we've got a Staller combo, we've got a Engine Gear, this is Dragoon GT, and we've got my other combo, Flame Rose, and we're just gonna pit it up against all this and see how it does. All right, so first up, Roller Defensor. All right, so quick change. I think the heavy metal core is too heavy for this. So we're gonna switch to the Magna core, which is still heavier than the regular spin gear, but it's less so. Alright, so that core change seems to have helped. Next up, we've got Galman. Next up, Draciel F on flat. Next up, Flash Leopard. Looks like Flash Leopard takes that one. Next up, we've got Staller Combo. Tie. Oh, okay. Next up, we've got the Flame Rose combo. That was close. I'm pretty sure Flame Rose left first, though, so we'll give it to Draciel. All right, final stage. We've got Dragoon GT. This is an engine gear Beyblade. So we have to take our little winder, wind up our engine gear, and this will give us an extra boost of speed during battle. Okay. 1-1. And Draciel barely scrapes it by. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. It's yeah, it's something. So I feel like if I was to switch the attack ring with something, I don't know, a little more round, maybe it would do better. But I don't know. Draciel F could have been an option, but I mean, it's sort of rounder, but it still has all these protrusions. Doesn't exactly make for like a good stamina or defense. But yeah, I don't know. I almost tried to use the Metal Ball Defensor AR because it's a little shorter. It would have been a little more flush with the weight disc, but mine unfortunately is cracked, so wasn't an option. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Subscribe for future Beyblade content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.